Good morning, good evening, welcome. Is anybody there? No, nobody's there. Nobody can hear me. Can you hear me? Well, there's two of you watching, so could someone give me the nod? Audio is good, thank you. It's just the visuals are horrible. Thank you, John. How are we? Hello, LW. Hello, Richard Golden. Durian. Hello. How are we? Are we well? Where are we watching from? Got my cappuccino. I won't tell you how much it is. That might give things away. Okay, hello Adam. How are we doing? Did you like my Bali video or not? Have you been there? Are you considering going there? Okay, did you get a chance to split the roast pork? I thought that might be going off in that different direction when I saw spit roast, yeah. Well, it was, yeah. Can of beans, hello. You're in Bali now. Okay, so Durian's in Perth. Where's Richard Golden's in Texas? And LW's in Australia. Yeah, rice. Yeah, nasi goreng seems to be the main dish. That's about it. Nasi goreng is just rice. I'm not that great. I wasn't a great fan of nasi goreng really. It seems to be lots of rice, some chili, and that's about it. So I wasn't a big fan of nasi goreng, to be honest. You're going to Boracay in January. Brilliant. Have you booked anything yet? Do you know which area you're staying in? I love Station 3, which is a little bit quieter. Hello, Samuel Bland. That's a great name. Thank you for your appreciation. Where are you watching from? Hello, Pro. Where are you, Pro? That's a great name, Pro. Yeah. Where are you, Samuel? And where in Australia are LW? Where are you? Lovely cappuccino. So you're in Perth. We've got a couple of people from Perth here. Durian's from Perth as well. How is Perth today? Do you reckon beer in Bali was pricey? It's more expensive than the Philippines, definitely more expensive. But you can get good deals. I mean, a small bintang was 35,000, which is $2. But then I found one place where they had a small bintang for 35,000 rupiah and then a large bintang for 40,000 rupiah, which was totally weird. So yeah, I found prices of beer more expensive than the Philippines and Thailand, definitely, yeah. But then Aussies are used to paying lots of money for beer, so I don't think they're bothered. You're watching from the great state of Alabama. There was a great band. Wasn't it Alabama 3 or something? There's a great band from Alabama. Hello from Florida. Hello, Alan. Now, where are you in Florida? Yeah, Bali's like, yeah, I came across many Australians whilst I was in Bali, yeah. Yeah, it's like their second home, exactly. I start drinking really early as well. What is it about Australians and drinking early? You're staying 5 days at Boracay and trying out 3 different hotels. Okay, that's great, yeah. I stayed, the first time I stayed in Station 3 at like a homestay, which was really cheap and lovely down the area, really quiet. And then the second time I stayed in Station 2, right in the middle of it, with a swimming pool and everything, and a gym. That was 2,200 peso, I think, which is more than I'm used to. But yeah, I just stayed for 4 days and it was brilliant. So yeah, that's a good idea. I imagine Station 1 will be lovely as well. It's a lovely beach. Have you been before? That's more than a pint, exactly. I was talking to somebody recently asking how much beer prices are in the UK now, and this guy said he went to the New Forest and it was only £5. Well, it was £5 when I left the UK in 2019, so it hadn't gone up that much in the New Forest anyway. I'm sure in the centre of London it's going to be like more like a tenner. You were in Jakarta, brilliant. And how was it? How was Jakarta for you? It's probably not very. It's probably only about 4 hours, isn't it, from Perth to Jakarta? Somebody else from Perth, Jay-Z, Jamiroquai. Jay-Z was in Jamiroquai. You're the third person from Perth. There's only 36 people watching. 3 people in Perth. Richard, yeah, that's great that you're retiring at 45. Indonesia, not Bali. Not Bali. I don't really like Bali, really. I don't know if you noticed from my videos. Mainland Indonesia, Jakarta is okay, but it is still really, really noisy. I would go to Philippines more than Indonesia. But how about considering why are you narrowing yourself down to one place? Why have you been to many countries in Asia, and why are you only considering living in one place rather than traveling around? Or do you not want the hassle of going places? I feel it's good to travel around. But you're only 45. You're in your golden years, Richard Golden. Try different places. That's what I would do. That's what I'm doing now. And I'm 20 years on you. Oh, just called Alabama. Wasn't it not called Alabama 3? I'm sure it was. Okay. You know more than me, but I'm sure it was Alabama 3. Okay, so in Java, where I did most of my dating in Indonesia, it was fine. Muslim girls were not bothered. I didn't date anyone with a hijab, but I dated girls who were Muslim but not practicing Muslim, and it's fine. It's fine. There is something apparently where you're not meant to have premarital sex with an Indonesian lady, but I think that's all bollocks in my English terminology. Have you never been to Boracay before? Just Manila. Okay. Yeah, you'll love it. You'll find Station 2 very, very touristy and very commercial, but you can get away from the crowds as you are. Yeah, 4 hours, brilliant. Yeah, do they hate Aussies? I didn't know they hated Aussies. I mean, Aussies, what? It's like 25% of their income comes from Aussies. Why do they hate Aussies? Yeah, it's too westernised. Bali is, it's just too westernised and too noisy. It's just ridiculously noisy. So John R says, would the Balinese be the friendliest bunch? I wouldn't say the friendliest. No, I would say they're more friendlier than the Thais. But I do find Filipinos to be, out of all the Asian nations, the Filipinos are the friendliest and the more outgoing, the more gregarious. I find in Indonesia you need to start a conversation most of the time with Indonesian people because they are not as outgoing as the Filipinos. So where are you now? How long? We've been in 14 minutes. Have we been going what? 10 minutes. I have not announced it. I'm waiting for someone to guess. I'm not going to announce it. But you need to guess according to my surroundings. Don't just say, "Oh, I think you're in Singapore." You need to guess accordingly by things that happen over the course of my live stream and what I say. I'm not announcing it, not yet, no. Why didn't you spend more time? Okay, so I didn't have, how much did I spend there? I think I spent 4 or 5 days. I like to spend about 4 or 5 days everywhere I go now. I have to stay more, I don't want to move on quickly, so 4 or 5 days I think is enough time in these places. So yeah, 4 or 5 days was enough for Yogyakarta. I didn't even go to the temples this time. The last time I went to Borobudur, 30 years ago, I was going to go to, is it Prambanan, the other temple, but then I heard it's $25 to get in, and I just decided against it. I just thought, I can't be asked, basically. You're happy to have left the Philippines. You only lasted 28 days. So so Davao. What was your favourite place with Davao and Cebu? Did you have a preference for Davao or Cebu? I can understand. It takes time, I feel, to appreciate it. No, I was actually in Indonesia. I was lucky because as soon as the riots kicked off in Surabaya and in Jakarta, and I got the plane that day to Bali. So I was quite lucky. So I missed all the riots just within a couple of hours. Boracay in the right season is great. Yeah, the beaches are superb, and I love the fact that you can get sunrise and sunset in Boracay in one day. That's what I love about Boracay. And I do like Boracay. I mean, people hate it. When you're in Manila, which area would you like to stay in? So I stay in just outside BGC, but I would advise Makati, near Greenbelt, and is it something village? Salcedo or Salcedo? Spin the camera around for a minute. Okay. That's all you're getting. I've spun it around. Cambodia, no. Let's see if he orders pork for lunch. Alabama is an American country music band. Oh, okay, so I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of another band. Sorry. There was a band that played in London which I saw a few times, and I'm sure they were the Alabama 3. So it's obviously a different band. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, there's two different bands. As a black man, would it matter with me dating? No, not at all. There's many black Americans dating in the Philippines. Do you not watch Sunshine Shoulders? I have to pronounce that. I always want to say Sunshine Soldiers. Sunshine Shoulders has a channel in the Philippines. Watch his channel. There's many black guys dating Filipinas. I am not in Laos or Cambodia. I watched an American girl who visited Laos recently, said, Laos is my favourite country in Asia. Laos, I really loved Laos. With me screaming at my phone, it's Laos, you stupid girl. Any future plans to go to Vietnam or Thailand? I am planning on going to Vietnam. No, I'm not. I've been to Vietnam a few times. I'm going to Laos and I'm going to Cambodia, but not Thailand or Vietnam. I'm going to go for a medical, and I was going to go for a medical in Thailand, but then I checked out the prices in Thailand, and they are still quite expensive compared to Kuala Lumpur. So I'm going to go to Kuala Lumpur again to have another medical soon, but I'm not going to Kuala Lumpur. I'm probably going to go to Penang and to a different medical centre. So nuclear Redfield. Okay, so another clue. You didn't see? Did you see a Vietnam flag? I'm not in Vietnam. So the title of this live stream is "Where Can I Be Now?" Now there was a song in the 80s with similar words and a lot of saxophone. Now the band who sang that song are from this country. Steve. Hello, Steve. It's not KL. You're going to KL, aren't you? You're going somewhere. Where are you going? Somewhere for Christmas. I'm going to the Philippines for the first time in March 2026. Oh, brilliant. Good luck, LW. Where are you going to? Hello, Brian Dawson. I'm not in Vietnam. I'm somewhere a little bit more expensive. What was the cost of your tour guide? I didn't have to pay her. I didn't pay anyone. I just paid for her taxi. I've only paid for it once. Durian, why am I in Darwin? Why are you saying that? It's not hard for black guys to date in Asia, especially in the Philippines, as long as they have money. Why are people saying Darwin? There's a few people who have said Australia. Balandria, what is Balandria? Hello, John. I am a legend. So nobody's picked up my clue. Who can it be now? Manila for 2 weeks, then based on how that goes, probably Cebu. But dating. Okay. How old are you, LW? Dating in Manila is probably better than Cebu, I think. Bell ends. Is that me, or is that where I am? Because Darwin is close to Bali, right? I could have got on a plane for 12 hours. You're 34. You'll have no problem dating. Good grief. 34. Gosh. Somebody messaged me the other day and said he's left a comment saying he's 6'4". He wants to go somewhere where he's going to stand out. He's scared that if he goes to Manila or Cebu, he won't stand out. He's 6'4" and he's got blue eyes and he's 200 pounds. So no, definitely not Singapore. Although I'm probably going to Singapore for when I leave here. The cheapest flight is to Singapore. So I will probably go to Singapore and then go on to Penang. Not in Melbourne. Okay, White Van Man, you're getting there. Well, you haven't said why I'm in Darwin. I need to know why. I was actually going to go to Timor-Leste from Bali, but the flights were really expensive. They were like $200 a flight. It was really expensive. It looks too hot for Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne's a little bit cooler. Asian women prefer Asian men. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. Brunei is on my list as well. Whether I get there or not, I don't know. Darwin is humid. Yeah, I'd never go to Darwin. I'd never go somewhere humid. But you haven't said why. How do you know I'm in Darwin? I might be in Istanbul. There's an Istanbul sign there. Very good, Marco. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Durian got it right. I am actually in Darwin. Darwin is humid. It's actually not. Yeah. Yesterday was terrible. Yesterday was really hot. I'm just plugging this back in. The got an LDR that I haven't. She's old and beautiful. Hang on. Hang on. How old is she? Why what? Why what? Nuclear. There is an Aussie behind me. How do you know he's an Aussie? I could still be in Bali. Yeah, it's a great song. I had that song on 7-inch single. Who Can It Be Now? What a brilliant song. Okay, you're in Darwin. Okay, so yeah, okay, Durian. It looks familiar. Yeah, men at work, but maybe from Melbourne. But my point was, white van man. I'm in Australia. That's my point. Yes. So many white people around. Probably back in Manila. Cars parked on correct side of the road. Not a crazy right side driving country. Tagate. Yeah, not Tagate. He looks like a boggin. What's a boggin? Is that an Australian word? So you're in Alice Springs. So where I'm staying, I've got a homestay, Airbnb, in Barima. If anyone knows Barima, which is outside Darwin, and one of the girls I'm staying with, well, one of the other Airbnb guests, she is working in Alice Springs. At a school in Alice Springs, and she took like a 20-hour bus journey from Alice Springs to Darwin. Why are you not so sure when I said Asian women prefer Asian men? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I think a lot of Asian women want the opposite. They want a tall foreigner with coloured eyes. Is it possible to get a phone in the Philippines without ID? No, not really. I think you need your... You can get a phone, I think. But I don't think... But I think if you want to get a SIM card, I think you need your passport. If you're after a park... actually, someone told me about Litchfield Park. I went to a lovely place, Cullen Bay, yesterday afternoon. I went to Cullen Bay. And there's a French girl working there. And she said, go to Litchfield National Park. Boggin, same as chav. Oh yeah, I'm a chav from Essex. Hooligan, yeah, okay. South Africa. No, I wouldn't go to South Africa. It's too dangerous. Although I had a girlfriend from Durban in London. When I was living in London, my Hindu girlfriend was from Durban, South Africa. Yeah, I was considering that, the crocodile boat trip. Yeah, the girl from Alice Springs, she went on that 2 days ago. She actually wasn't that impressed. Yeah, I'm not going to Alice Springs. I'm going to Brisbane on Sunday. Bogan. So is that quite rude? If I said to someone you're a bogan, am I going to get punched? I love men at, was it? What else did they do? Was Living Down Under? Was that Men at Work as well, or is that Midnight Oil? I actually loved Who Can It Be Now. It's brilliant. And the story behind Who Can It Be Now, I only found out recently, was he lived in a flat somewhere, and people used to keep knocking at his door all night. People were knocking at his door. I think he had a door onto the street, and all night people used to bang on his door. And he used to have panic attacks because people were knocking at his door at all hours. And so he created that song, Who Can It Be Now, wondering who it was at the door. So I didn't know that was the reason why he wrote that song. I just loved that song back in the 80s, 40 odd years ago. Don't bother with Alice Springs. No, I'm not going. I've got a flight to Brisbane Sunday morning. Bogan is a moth, also a moth often eaten by Aborigines. Clean shaven, yeah, I did that this morning. How long are you staying there? I'm staying in Darwin for 4 nights. Brian, this place is ridiculously expensive. Forget the UK, this place is absolutely... hotels are like 50, 60 quid a night. I lucked out, I really lucked out. I got an Airbnb for 20 quid a night and I'm staying in someone's home. They're a lovely family. I really lucked out, although I'm in the middle of the outback. When you see my video, my first video from Darwin, I am literally staying on an industrial estate in the middle of nowhere. It is weird. Yeah. Trailer Boat Club, good for sunsets. Last night I went to Mindle Sunset Beach, for there's a night market. Did you ever check it? Oh, I remember you telling me. You told me so many times about Rialto. No, thanks for reminding me. I will check them out. No, I think throughout Asia. Look, Nuclear Redfield, have you been to Asia? Where are you living? Asian women love foreign guys. Darwin to Alice, 20 hours on the bus. No, I can't do that. I can't do more than 5 hours on a bus now. Yeah, I get that. I don't like women having my real phone number on WhatsApp. Yeah, I know, exactly. I am reluctant too. I'm really reluctant. Everyone says, give us your WhatsApp, give us your WhatsApp. And then as soon as you get onto WhatsApp, some of them don't even message you. So I am sort of quite suspicious about people who are asking me for my WhatsApp number, thinking it might be like a scam. So yeah, I am with you on that. I don't know what the alternative is. Have a different phone with your WhatsApp number on. Yeah, have 2 phones. Have your WhatsApp on a different phone. I've got 2 phones anyway. I need another phone for my UK SIM to log into my banking. So I would get 2 phones and yeah, use your WhatsApp number on your phone, which you don't mind giving to people. That's what I would do. You're in Lichfield, UK. Yeah, I'm not going to Lichfield Park or Lichfield, UK. Papua New Guinea, I was tempted. Okay, Darwin is quite different. Darwin is lovely. I really like Darwin. It's like a big town. I came into the city for the first time yesterday. It's now Friday. I got here Tuesday afternoon. I didn't do anything Wednesday, I just stayed locally. Thursday I came into the city for the first time, and it's not like a city at all, it's like a big town. And you can walk around Darwin City in half an hour. I've done the whole of Darwin City yesterday afternoon. It's really small. I'm on Mitchell Street, yes. You were able to find it separately from the image of the wall. Okay. Yeah, this is the way the bus came in from my area this morning. So getting a bus is quite a weird experience. I got the bus yesterday. The bus was full of Aborigines. I sat amongst the Aborigine people, and then an Aboriginal guy got on the bus halfway into Darwin, and he was just shouting at people, "Stop looking at me! Stop looking at me!" And I thought, oh my God. And he came and sat behind me. It was like quite an uncomfortable experience coming into Darwin City for the first time. And a lot of them have got tags on their ankles, ankle tags. There's like a bit of a problem. Brisbane South Bank. Brisbane is lovely. I'm going to Brisbane on Sunday, and I'm staying. Where am I staying? I'm staying another Airbnb. Where am I staying? North of the Central District. I can't remember the name. It begins with F, I think. Brisbane is much more civilized. I actually like it here. It's lovely. It's a lovely environment. No, I'm not going back to the Philippines. I'm staying away hopefully staying away for a year. Yeah, a desperate woman. Yeah, the quality of women in Darwin on Tinder is not good. I've had a quick scan of Tinder, Darwin, and it's not a good look. Lots of lovelies on the street who are invisible, who I'm invisible to. Cost of a beer. I went into my first night. I went into a bar. As I said, I'm staying in the middle of nowhere. My landlord dropped me off at a bar. I walked up to the bar. I looked at the menu of meals. The cheapest dish was $26, which to me is 13 quid or $16 American dollars for a cheapest meal. Having just come from Asia, where a meal is $2 American, it like freaked me out. And I went and I said, "Can I order a beer here?" She went, "You have to go around the other side." And I said, "Do you have a beer prices menu?" She went, "No." So I just said to the guy, "How much is a bottle of beer?" He said, $10. $10. And so I ordered a draft. Half a pint is $8. It's ridiculous. Anyway, don't get me started on prices of stuff in Australia, because that's my video. The crime rate is high in Australia, is it? Is it high? Where in particular is the crime bad? Any particular area? Most don't only give the impression they like us because they want money. Okay, and start with Rialto's self-titled album. What's it called? That's a joke. Cheap dual SIM. Oh, that's what I've got. I've got dual SIM, but I've also got a spare phone just in case. I keep my UK SIM on another phone just in case I lose this phone. I don't want my UK SIM in this phone in case I lose it. Then my banking details go out the window, so I have a spare phone. There is method in my madness. I told you can get a second WhatsApp. Just need a SIM card. Don't need it in your phone after you install the app. Yeah, it's all too confusing. Australia is very expensive. You're telling me. Why not Melbourne? I'm going to Melbourne. Well, as long as the money, I've still got money. I'm going from Darwin to Brisbane to Sydney to Melbourne, and then getting out of Australia from Melbourne, flying from Melbourne to Singapore, which is the cheapest flight, about $120. Cheapest flight from Melbourne is to Singapore. So the plan is 5 days in each area, if my money lasts. Stay up in Brizzy and Darwin. Any further south, you'll get climate shock to the system. It's cold. What do you mean cold? How cold? It can't be cold. Look, I'm from the UK. I'm used to cold. It can't be that cold. Melbourne is not really part of Australia. What is Melbourne part of? Most new phones have 2 SIMs. Yeah, one of my problems, I bought this Samsung A54 and hoping I could use an eSIM in it. This A54 doesn't accept eSIMs. Some A54s do. You've got relatives in Australia. Whereabouts? Look at the art, one of a kind. Yeah, and there's an art gallery here. There's an Aborigine art gallery and there's another art gallery I'm going to today, after I finish with you lot. Hello from Los Angeles, can of beans. How are we? What time is it? Is it nearly midnight? Black art, it's in real. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go check it out. What made you go to Oz? Well, I was in Bali and I thought, where shall I go now? Where shall I go now? That's men at work. And Darwin was so close. It was 2.5 hours, and I thought, let's go to Darwin. That's why. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm home by 9 o'clock. Last night I got the bus at 8 o'clock, and there was 6 Aborigine ladies on the bus at the back, shouting at each other. There was security at the front of the bus, staring at them. Yeah, so I was in the middle of the bus. 8 o'clock, it was fine. So I was home by 9. Does the natural beauty of the Philippines is beautiful? That's a good question. Yes, Thailand. Look at the natural beauty. Look at all the islands in Thailand. There's some beautiful places all over Thailand. Malaysia, there's the highlands. What's it called? Central Highlands in Malaysia. There's beauty everywhere throughout Asia, not just the Philippines. Explore Cambodia. I am. My friend Johnny is now in Dumaguete. He's there today. He's meant to be going to Sikihor today, but there's a typhoon due now. Yeah, it's meant to be for the next couple of days. I got out of there at a good time. Yeah, Indonesia's been good weather. I chose Indonesia to go to Indonesia at a good time, and get out of there. Get out of where? Get out of Denver, baby. Eddie and the Hot Rods. Does anybody know Eddie and the Hot Rods? I know it's not their song, but they did a cover of Get Out of Denver. You'll be more invisible. I am invisible. I am totally invisible here. But I was invisible in Indonesia. I'm invisible wherever I go now. I've got to hook up with one of you for the story. Yeah, I would do that for the story. Melbourne. I'm going to Melbourne, but I'm going via Brisbane and Sydney first. Hello, RG Angel. Where are you? Home invasions? What are you talking about? Where? Home invasions. I know. Okay, I didn't realise you lived in Australia for 20 years. Why am I in Australia? I'm only here briefly. I'm only doing 3 weeks and legging it. I can't afford to stay here long. I just thought I need to come at some point in my life, and I thought whilst I'm here, come now, which is the ideal time. It's going to bankrupt me, but yeah. Keep watching my videos and I won't go bankrupt. World's most livable city. A stunning place. Okay, one of you says Melbourne is the most wonderful place, and then the next guy says Melbourne is an a-hole. Oh! Okay. Northern Territory has the most homicide serious offence rates. 19 centigrade in Sydney or Melbourne? That is not cold. UK is cold, that's fine. This is 30, where am I now? It's 34 degrees. Actually, it's lovely. It's lovely here. The payment system for the blacks, it may be interesting. I am going to be in Melbourne probably for 4 or 5 days, depending on my bank balance. Melbourne, very expensive. I know, graffiti everywhere. There's loads of graffiti here. There's loads of graffiti all over Indonesia. There's graffiti everywhere. I've just been photographing the graffiti in Darwin. Everywhere's broke. The whole world's broke. Where I'm staying? Yeah, I'm going to stay. I'm staying 4 or 5 days in each city, just to get a feel. But checking hotels, it's like 50, 60 quid, not dollars, a night. It's ridiculous. There we go, 29 in Sydney. That's fine. Watching from Texas, Jack Frost. That was quite funny. Saying how cold we are and then going to Jack Frost. And watching from Texas. How is Texas? 6:20 in Los Angeles. What are your plans tonight, Vixen? Gio's also live in Thailand. Yeah, but he'll be very boring. Watch me instead. You're in Europe. Good night, Hogan. My relatives emigrated to Western Australia. Okay. Did they get the Pound Pom ship liner? Hi from the UK. No. I'm not in Bali. Misha, you're a bit late. I am not in Bali anymore. Okay, so head to the Imperial Hotel on Book Street. Okay, that's brilliant. You're a Spuds fan. Does the Imperial Hotel have rooms or not? Just Premier League football. Hello, leaving stress behind. You're in Ormoc. Why can you not travel like me? Thanks for your appreciation. John Isabel, have you been, you were on live streaming last night, weren't you? And you're up now. How's the weather? Are you going to Secure, Mr. Stud? If I spoke the Indonesian language, you think it would be easy to get laid? It's actually easier. It's easy to get laid in the mainland, I feel. I don't think you need to speak the Indonesian language. I think you're fine. When am I coming to Brisbane? I'm coming to Brisbane Sunday. I'm getting a really early flight. So tomorrow, today is Friday, tomorrow Saturday, I'm checking out of my Airbnb at 12 o'clock midday, and then my flight to Brisbane is 1:30 Sunday morning, and I get into Brisbane at 6:30 or something ridiculous, and then I've got my Airbnb from 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to be in Brisbane tomorrow for at least 3 nights. So if you're around, drop me a message on one of my socials. Probably Instagram is probably best. Bigg World Cinema 2. Brilliant, Dave. Watching from California. Where in California are you? It's just the Philippines. No, you got chances in Indonesia as well. You got a chance in Indonesia. I don't think Vietnam. I don't think Cambodia. I hear is. You've also got chances, which is where I'm going soon. Where am I? I don't know where I'm staying in Melbourne. I've only booked Brisbane. I've not booked in Sydney or Melbourne yet because I don't know when I'm going to be there. I'm probably going to be there in a week's time, next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend, probably. Sydney first, just after next weekend. Oh, sorry, I'm going to the Gold Coast first. So yeah, Melbourne is my last stop. So probably around the 20th, 19th, 18th, something like that. Keep in touch on my socials. No free girls. Well, the free girls on Tinder, I don't really want anyway. £10 poms. Yeah, £10 poms. And a whinging pom. When you see my first Australia video, I'm whinging the whole way through it about how expensive this place is. Yes. What? You're going to Secret or not? Is there typhoon hit or not? You didn't answer my question. I heard you're not going to Uluwatu. I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be asked. I was planning, but then sometimes I just think I can't be asked. That's what happens. Do you use a good... I was using just Google Translate. Are you talking about in Australia? Are you talking about Indonesia? To communicate with the locals. I was just using Google Translate. Okay, it's a sports bar. Okay, brilliant. The Imperial. I'll have to try and remember that. Skipped you. They were part of that £10 pom brigade. Brilliant. I've seen footage. In black and white. It looks brilliant. Cam Booty. Yeah, smash the like. Thank you, Adam. Why there's only 28 likes? What's going on? Do you not like me? Do you not like my live stream? Thank you. You'll notice a lot of young international students in Darwin, is that what you're saying? I met a lovely girl yesterday, Rosie from Ireland. It was brilliant. Went to a park. The parks are lovely here. The greenery is beautiful. And I went to the park, and they have free water stations. And I was going up to the water station to get my free water, which is drinkable. And I met Rosie from Ireland, who's just got a job here, working at a swimming pool. And she gets paid $40 an hour, which is 20 quid, which is brilliant. Oh, so Brian, why are you still up? Have you just finished your night shift or something? Do the young ladies like the older foreigners? Where? Not here. Not in Australia. I'm invisible. In Asia, sure, but yeah. I don't think there's going to be any action here at all. Excuse me whilst I take a sip of mine. Now you remind me of the old one good thing in Melbourne, old sandstone church. That sounds good. Kilkenny on tap. I know. Yeah, because nobody's posting any questions, Brian. You're talking about Indonesia. Yeah. There's no chance of pulling here. When am I going back to the Philippines? Well, I'm going to try and stay away for a year. If I've still got any subscribers. What generally happens is, as soon as people leave the Philippines, all their subscribers and followers drop off. Which obviously has happened to me already. My views are down, but I need to try and make it work. I don't want to rely on the Philippines. I need to try other places. So I'm going to try and stay away for a year. See what happens. See the rest of the world. Yeah. You in the Philippines is a movie. Thank you. Thank you, Pooch Place. I'm glad that you're still following me. When I released my video saying I'm leaving the Philippines, about 15 people unsubscribed immediately. Hello, Vivian. Where are you going to go? So I'm going to go to... First stop is probably Penang to do a medical in Malaysia. And then I'm going to Cambodia, Laos. I'm meeting up with Victor. If anyone remembers Victor, my friend from Spain, who I met in Manila. He's going to meet his girlfriend in Manila in October, and then I'm meeting him in November, and we're going to do Cambodia, Laos, China, and then going to the Middle East probably, but I don't know. Nothing's set in stone. I'm just gonna try different countries. Annabelle said hi. Hello, Annabelle. I will definitely. Yeah, I'm a bit younger than you, Steve. I've still got to wait till I'm 67. I've got 2.5 years. Exactly 2.5 years. Yeah, you should be getting back. Okay, where are you heading for, Brian? Where are you going to go? Thank you, Darwin, for watching my Bali videos. It gets a bit disheartening when you leave the Philippines and you put effort in. I'm whinging now, a whinging pom. You start putting effort into these videos and then nobody watches them. But I'm glad you appreciated them. Steve, when are you going away? You're going away soon, aren't you? Or have I missed it? Are you going to KL for Christmas? Have I got that right? It will soon come. I don't want to wish away the next 2.5 years. I'm starting to feel a bit old, but I want to visit other countries. Okay, brilliant. That's what I thought. I've got a good memory for trivia, like when you're going to KL. I knew it was December. One of my old girlfriends said I argued unfairly because I used to remember shit. I used to remember all this shit about stuff, about people. And she considered it arguing unfairly because I had a good memory for trivia. Where else are you going? Look, I'm only having a conversation with Steve and Brian because you're the only two people talking to me. Everyone else is cleared off. 20 quid night train from Malaysia to Bangkok. Okay. Night train from Malaysia border to Bangkok. I think I must have done that. I did that. I've done not the night train. I did a train from down the coast to Langkawi. I got a boat. This is going back 15 years, so I need to try and remember. More than that, I took a boat from Thailand from a beach in Thailand. Is it Koh Lipi to Langkawi? I took a boat. Yeah, that was brilliant. Cebu would be a good place. I know you're not fussy who you talk with. Neither am I. Cebu would be a good place. Penang is good. Yeah, I've been to Penang before. Do you go for medicals, Steve? Or does anybody go for medicals? I know you're all about similar age to me, so I'm asking, do anybody go for medicals and where do they go? Like a day's trial. Like the last year I went to Kuala Lumpur and I did that 4-hour health check, which was 250 quid, which was brilliant. So I'm going to do the same thing in Penang. Thank you, Dave. That'll be brilliant. That'll be brilliant. Meet me at the airport at 6:30. I'm joking. Contact me on my Insta or Facebook. No sick water buffalo in Darwin. There's probably a community of foreigners here, foreign students or au pairs. Solo. I did go to Solo 30 years ago. Okay. You get a 20% discount. It's probably quite expensive. Did I get a full exam? I did. It was brilliant. 250 quid. So I need to go get my prostate volume checked again. I need to go and get my I'm bordering on not porosis, the other one, penia on my left hip. I need to get that a scan of that rescanned, see what's going on. This is all my health issues coming out. Kent, I'm not too sure. I want to limit the amount of places I go to. I don't want to go to too many places. So I've already sacked off. Sacked off is an English expression. Tanzania and somewhere else. Adelaide. I've decided I'm not going everywhere. I didn't. Okay, so I had a prostate. I didn't have the finger up the bum. I just had the volume of my prostate measured. Tasmania, that's the one. I want to go to Tanzania. That's why I'm saying Tanzania. Tasmania. Yeah, I'm not going there. I've heard that. I've heard the CT. I'm not having that. I did check. I saw someone doing a health scan going under the scanner, whatever it is. Yeah, and then I did see YouTube video saying don't do that if you're over 60. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just having the ultrasound on my stomach and pelvis. Yeah, not having that. So has anyone been for any health checks in Asia? No. You can recommend. KL is brilliant, but I don't want to go back to the same place. I don't want to go back to Prince's Court. I want to try somewhere else, but it's great. I advise that if anyone wants to go for a health check, go to Prince's Court in KL. $280. Brilliant. Morrissey, when? When's that? Are you going? I thought they were all cancelled because of his something. He cancelled some. Are you going to Morrissey? Brilliant. Now my heart is full. I'm not saying that to you, Alistair. I'm saying that it's a Morrissey song. If he doesn't cancel, yeah, exactly. Avoid exit clearance is a good excuse to... I heard they were bringing in exit clearance on tourist visas now. That's what I heard. You're going. When is it? You're the one for me, Fatty. Exactly. Foxall and I. Brilliant album. Foxall and I is my favourite. Now my heart is full. And... what's the other one? The Lazy Sunbathers. I went to a lovely marina yesterday, and the swimming pools in Darwin are free. Yeah, lovely. I could have stayed. I didn't actually bring the swimming costume. I didn't want to strip off and upset anyone. Jack the Ripper. No, what was it? Get the SRRV. You keep telling me that. I know you won't. Yeah, it's too expensive for me. I'm not a man of your saliva. I haven't got that money. What do you mean? What has he produced recently? What do you mean by lately? Has he had an album out in the last 10 years? I don't know. The last one I bought was something about the Quarry. I don't know if he's had a new album out. So the Who are doing their final tour as well at 80, aren't they? His voice went 20 years ago, and I can't believe he's still croaking it out. Maldives, place to go, place to go, I think you mean. That was the last good album, which was The Quarry. Oh! No exit visa needed and no travel tax if you leave. So I always leave within 6 months. Now, my last one was 4 months. I always leave within 6 months. Yeah, it's just easier to just go somewhere else. I think, yeah, go through all that palaver of exit clearance. I think I've been bitten. Yes, You Are the Quarry, that's it. That was the last. I haven't bought any albums for 10 years anyway, so that was one of the last CDs I bought. What was the last CD you bought, Steve? Where's Brian gone? When was the last CD you bought? Is anyone still buying music on CD or vinyl? I need to hydrate. Why does nobody click the like button? And is anyone not subscribed? Say hi. Say hi to Jay. Hello, Jay. How are we? I don't know how you missed out. I don't know how. Did you... It's probably a rude question, but why did you not pay for the extra years to get your full pension? You're going October to Morrissey. That is next month. I heard the B-52s and Devo, brilliant bands, are doing concerts. Alistair, go and see the B-52s and Devo in America. I'm sure they must be playing somewhere near you. Hello, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for appreciating. Where are you watching from? Brilliant. You've got your entire collection on vinyl now. The older I get, I've still got my vinyl, but my vinyl is in Bedford in the UK. I'm not in Malaysia. Garbage. Oh my God. They must be really old. They must. When they came out, they were quite old then. Old being 40 or something. They must be in their 60s now. You're watching from Mexico. Oh gosh. Which place in Mexico? 4B2. What? Well, I'm going backwards now. I'm going back. Okay, Jim. What is your most obscure record on vinyl? Do you have any of those? What are they called? Oh God, what's the name? Bootlegs. Have you got any bootlegs on vinyl? I've got some bootlegs by The Clash. I'm sure I've got a U2 bootleg. Elvis Costello bootleg. I've got a few bootlegs on vinyl. How was Garbage? Is it Stupid Girl? I love that song. The Brew System. You're originally from the USA. Where are you from in the USA? You've got 7 years. Okay. Where are you now, Fraser? Okay. Oh, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise you had to be still there before you, it was too late. Okay. Thumposaurus. I don't even know who they are. Puerto Vallarta. Okay. You're going to... Okay, so where are you going to, Jay, in Southeast Asia? Okay, you've got Sex Pistols live. Brilliant. And where is it? Where was it? Where was the Sex Pistols live? I'm sure it must be... It must sound awful. The Clash were a great live band, but it was awful. The sound was awful, but they were a brilliant live band. The energy was amazing, but listening to the Clash live CD now is just awful because they were just atrocious live. They just couldn't play. It was all produced really well. Where was the Sex Pistols? They're still playing, aren't they? I keep not the Sex Pistols. Sorry, Public Image are playing now. Okay, I knew you worked late. I knew you were working late with my old woman. Okay, so where were your Smith's bootlegs taken? Pre-Sex Pistols? What, Subterranean? Subterranean or something? What were they called? They were called something else, pre-Sex Pistols. And who was in the band? I think some of the girls, some girls were in the Sex Pistols at the time. Greetings from Blighty. Where are you, mate? Where are you, Sam Richards? Garbage was excellent. Stupid Girl. Where's Tasmania come back again? Sid Vicious live at CBGB's. That must have been great. Actually being there must have been amazing. I used to have a CBGB's t-shirt. Okay, 4B2 was the one brother of Johnny Rotten. Okay. I didn't know that. Good morning from Pattaya. I always get it wrong. Okay, you had a health check-up in Pattaya for 115 quid. Really? I googled health checkups in Bangkok and they were all coming out really, really expensive. Like, I mean, what are you talking about, a health checkup, 115 quid? Are you talking about a 4-hour, full day, well, that's not a full day, but do they check everything? Like, body scans and everything. What do you mean by full checkup? Or what do you mean by health checkup? It sounds a bit cheap. You're in Birmingham. I met some guys from Birmingham in Bali. 6 lads had come out for their friend's wedding. They were all around 30. And it was quite funny because they were all asking me, as a wise old man, for some advice on what they should do in their life. And they all sat around listening to me. I was like giving a conference to these 6 lads from Birmingham about what they should do in life. And I said, get yourself a remote job and come to Asia. Find something you can do in Asia as a remote worker and move to Asia, because they wanted to be in the sun all day, unlike in Birmingham. Well, you're only getting the sun for 2 weeks a year. Oh, it didn't include. Okay, so that's what I need. I need scans. I think it's more expensive in Thailand having a full body checkup. Date to marry is ironical. Yeah, they all say date to marry, then they jump into the sack with you within half an hour. They're all just saying, mongering in Bali is not good. Not for old gits like me. It might be good if you're 30. Ricky. Steve Pointer will get that. Ricky. But not older. Yeah. Spurs, they're doing alright though, aren't they? They're doing alright under the new Brentford boss. Brentford are going to go down, aren't they? Brentford have had it. Well, they've not had it yet, but they don't look good. Prostate lipids, okay. Did you get the old glove treatment? You want to be in Asia 2 years? Okay, brilliant. It costs zero because you're on your health insurance or something. What do you mean, are they legit? Check out Prince Court. I did a brilliant one at Prince Court in Kuala Lumpur. It was $280, 4 hours. It was brilliant. So yeah, they are legit. I think so. Whether, yeah, I'm going to go back, have another one. There's lots of ladies walking around here in boob tubes. That's my hat. You're originally from Boracay. Have we had this conversation? We must have had this conversation. My dad used to work in Boracay High Street, opposite the police station. We must have had this conversation. Those eyes, seen some stuff. Those eyes. There's a song about that. On pension, Gov pays. Okay. I see the tat is still with you. She's still with me. No, she's not. Yes. We must have had this conversation. Any more questions? Why have you not liked? My hours old cappuccino is now really cold. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that was you, Ricky. Ricky! Sorry, I have to do that every time I say Ricky. Ricky! Yeah, I knew the alternative meaning, yeah. But my play on words was a spoof on the British Broadcasting Company. Hot tip on prostate, here we go. If you get a colonoscopy, a prostate exam is usually included. Okay. Where are you? Why are you saying presumably, Darwin? Who can it be now? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know there was footy on Sunday in Brisbane. Are you talking about? You're not talking about English footy, are you? Are you talking about Australian rules footy, Steve? I don't know why you'd be talking about that, but I didn't know there was footy in Brisbane on Sunday. Where am I staying? I think I'm staying. Is it Forbes Valley or something? Rugby league. Yeah, I know nothing about rugby. I'm not a rugby fan. I don't do rugby. I just about do cricket. I used to do cricket big time in the 70s and 80s, but not cricket anymore. I don't know. Apparently England are coming to Australia. for Christmas or November. But I don't do cricket anymore. Just football and tennis. Have you been any place worse than Canggu for traffic? Bali is just ridiculous. Bali is just ridiculous for traffic. The whole of Bali is just Ubud everywhere. The whole of the southeast corner. Stay for the Ashes. I can't afford it. I am shocked. Sani Kaula. I've been shocked since day one. I've only been here. This is day 4. I got here on Tuesday. This is day 4. I'm already bankrupt. No, I'm not, Rambling Dan. I'll show you where I am. That's where I am, not in Philippines. No! I'm trying to break everything. I'm hopefully staying away for a year. Don't know why you went. I know it's expensive. I'm not staying for long because I can't afford it. I just came for the crack. I came for the crack. I wanted to experience Australia, and now I'm experiencing it. It's actually I like Darwin. It's quite nice. It's got a lovely village vibe about it, and I might go next year to see my kids. Well, there you go. You're asking me why I went to Australia, and now you're telling me you're coming. Where are they? In Melbourne? You did tell me. No crack there. There won't be any crack there. There might be lots of crack cocaine, but not any crack in the other crack. Any more questions? I don't know how long I'm staying. I'm staying for as long as the money runs out. I did notice when actually I was walking through Darwin yesterday. There's lots of beer bars. It's all beer. It's a bit of a beer life. But yeah, I knew Aussies are into beer anyway. Okay, you can get cheap flights. It only cost me $80 from Bali to Darwin. It was really cheap. And I've got a cheap flight to Brisbane. $80. You won't get drunk. No, I won't. I won't be drinking. I've had one drink, half a pint. No, South America is so not my thing. I'm not going to South America. Oh dear. Yeah, noise annoys me too. Awesome but expensive. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm sure I'm going to have a good time. I'm enjoying being here. I'm not going to get any action, but I knew that anyway. So what's the plan today, everyone? What are we doing? Yeah, I went to the market. If anyone knows Darwin, I went to Mindle Sunset Market last night, and I had a really lovely there was an Indian stall. I love Indian food, as you're aware. I had lovely Indian food. 18 bloody dollars. 9 quid for a dish of lovely Indian food, but it's very expensive. Okay, so I've been coming to Southeast Asia. I love this. This is my area. I'm not really interested in South America. I don't know. There's nothing. It doesn't really interest me. But I'm hopefully going to Africa next year. I've been to Cuba in the Caribbean, which is brilliant. But I don't really fancy South America. It's something I just don't fancy it. Australians wouldn't give a forex. Is that advert still going? That advert is going back last century, isn't it? St Kilda is 5 kilometres from. What do you mean 5 kilometres? The island? Or what? Hang on. St Kilda. Okay, where are we? Where are we? St Kilda. Are you talking about in? Oh, in Melbourne. Yeah, I'm sticking to sort of coast. I'm sticking to coastal areas. I'm going to Brisbane and then I'm going to the Gold Coast. But I might not stay there. I might just get a bus to the Gold Coast and just stay in Brisbane because it's quite expensive on living by hotels by the coast. Okay, you're going out in the rain. Oh, enjoy the rain, Steve. I will see you soon, Steve. Take care. Okay, St Kilda is a beach. Okay, not the island, St Kilda. There is an island, St Kilda, isn't there? So it's St Kitts. I'm thinking of St Kitts. Sorry, I'm having a senior moment as usual. Where I don't know. I'm probably just going to get the bus. Bondi Beach. Where are you? I think you've gone. Bondi Beach, bum. Are you calling me a bum? Go out in the rain. I don't know. I'm just going to go to the south. I'm just going to get a bus there. Check it out. I'm going to go to Ramsay Street. Check out the set of neighbours. Go and find Kylie. You're off to Clacton-on-Sea. Oh gosh, Clacton-on-Sea. So where did I used to live? I used to live in Margaretting. I don't know if I've told you this, which is not that far away. And I had a mate who lived in Shoeburyness. So he had a flat on Shoeburyness on the coast. When you go to, I went to Malaysia, to Kuala Lumpur 2 years ago, and I went for a medical there last year, and I want to go to Malaysia again to have a medical, probably going to go to Penang, not go to Kuala Lumpur. I want to try somewhere different, because I do like retracing my steps, but I don't like retracing my steps, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, probably not going to go back to Kuala Lumpur this time. I need to plug in my joystick. Oh, 78%. It's okay. I've still got plenty of power. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't asked a question, please ask a question. I am here to answer all questions. Okay, so yeah, I'm staying near South Bank. I'm staying in something Forbes Valley or something, I can't remember. I'm staying in near the business district. You'll go, Steve, I thought you'd gone. Make your mind up. Go to Manly Beach. Am I manly enough to go to Manly Beach? Bye, I've gone. Okay, bye. Enjoy. Okay, Manly Beach. I'm probably not man enough. What's that song? I'll never be man enough for you. Who's that by? I'll never be man enough. Who's that song by? I'll never be man enough for you. Who can tell me that song? Are you planning to make any trips to the US? That's a good question. I last went to the States 30 years ago. Last time I was in the States was Miami and New York, 1997. I haven't been to the States. God, it's almost 30 years. I would love to go back to New York. I would love... Bad Penny, get lost. I would love to go back to New York. Yeah, but I don't know. I would love to go and see B-52s and Devo in concert. But I'm not just going to go for that. Yeah, Latin America, it doesn't really interest me. I don't know why. I've sort of found my home in Asia, but want to go to Africa too. I've been to Egypt, but I haven't been Has anyone done any of Africa? Probably not. My plan is to do some of Africa. Any more questions? Ricky! An Englishman in New York. Sting, no. That's not who sang I'll Never Be Man Enough For You. I can't know who sang that song. Yeah, Egypt was great. Egypt apparently has 300 days of sunshine a year or something. I'm going further south. Garrett Gambleman. No, it's not. I'll never be man enough for you. I'll never be man enough for you. Who's that song? I know. I saw that, and I saw him talking to Paul, who's married to Mia, about his Tinder blow up, but he never shows his Tinder dates. He never shows his dating. He never shows his dates. You sold your top striker. Yeah, you did, because he was a bit weird, wasn't he? He said he wanted to go. He said he wanted to go. I want to go. I want to leave. Yeah, just go. Just go. If you're too big for our club, just go. I know he said his Tinder blew up, but show us the evidence. Good evening from Columbus, Indiana. How are we, Pat's Philippine Dreams? When are you going to the Philippines? You did Tunisia. You hated it. Oh gosh. Oh, not Tunisia. I want to go to. Not Tunisia. Tunisia is like full of Brits. I want to go to. Where do I want to go? Tasmania. Tasmania might be in the World Cup. I want to go to Kenya. I want to go to Tasmania. I think Tasmania will probably qualify for the World Cup. I want to go to an African country who are in the World Cup next year. So I want to experience watching. Hang on. Just showing you the scenery. I want to experience going to an African country next World Cup with a team who are in the World Cup. I went to China. I've been to China many times. I've been to China 92, and I went 2008. I went for the Olympics, which was brilliant. I saw Usain Bolt in the bird's nest running 100 meters in Beijing. China is brilliant, and I'm going back to China hopefully in December with my mate Victor. I love China. The women are amazing. Whether I'm going to get any action or not. I got action last time in 2020. When did I go again? I went 2009. That might have been the last time I was there. I thought I'd been back. God, time flies. Yeah, I love China. China is brilliant. China is brilliant. Gio is in Bangkok. Yeah. You're going to Iligan. Iligan is great. They have a great festival in Iligan. I missed it. Iligan is a lovely place. Are you going to be with your Philippine girlfriend? For a couple to visit for the first time? Well, I would probably go to Shanghai or Beijing. I'd probably stick to the obvious ones. And then if you go to Beijing, you can go up to the wall. So I'm probably going to, I can't remember the name, Chowking, Chinese restaurant. I'm going to Chongqing and I'm going to Chengdu. Are you just going to go, Steve, are you just going to go to one city? How long are you going for? The first time I went to China, I went for 5 weeks. If you go to China, you've got to go for a month, I feel. But if you've only got 2 or 3 weeks, I would stick to a couple of cities, Beijing, Shanghai, the obvious ones. Yeah, and see some of the sites, and go to the wall. You've got to go and see the wall, which you can do on a day trip from Beijing. That's what I would do. I also went up to the northeast corner to see the start of the wall. I can't remember the name. It's got a nice beach there. But China is brilliant. Also, yeah, there's also Lijiang. Okay, so Google Lijiang in the Yunnan province, and is it Dao or something? I can't remember really. Lijiang, brilliant. Yunnan province. Now there's a question. Which Asian country has the prettiest girls? That's very, very difficult. Very difficult question. China has, they've all got beautiful girls. Vietnam has got beautiful girls, but whether you can actually get anywhere in Vietnam. I love Vietnamese, I love Chinese, I love Japanese, I love Thai. Okay, so you have a Filipino girlfriend. I was about to say something about Filipinas. Anyway, she's from Iligan. Brilliant. I love Iligan. I love Mindanao. You're thinking 3 weeks. Okay, that's a good time. I would do 2 places. I would fly, it's so cheap. I flew from Guangzhou. I went to see Chelsea playing Guangzhou in 2008. I went to Hong Kong, went to Guangzhou, then went from Guangzhou to Shanghai, and then flew from Shanghai to Beijing. The really annoying thing was I had a flight from Shanghai to Beijing, and I was standing at the international departures check-in rather than the domestic departures. I missed my flight check-in because I was standing, it was the wrong fucking line. Excuse my French. So I had to pay for a new flight from Shanghai to Beijing. I missed my flight. Anyway, I would do 2 cities. And go to the wall. You're going to be doing some vlogs. Brilliant. Where you're going to Iligan. Brilliant. I love Mindanao. Have you travelled throughout Mindanao? I love Mindanao. Hello Seattle. Hello Roland. Nice to see you here. Where have you been? Why are you just checking in now? Jammer, why is that? Why are your words not in capitals? You always write in capitals, or always type in capitals. Stop shouting at me. I'm glad you're watching me and not Geo. Go on to Geo's live, and can you type? Go and watch Bigg World Cinema. He's more interesting. Just for the crack. Do that for me. Go on to Geo's website and type. I've been to Negros Occidental. Okay. I love Mindanao. That's a good point. Do you really want a relationship? I'm quite happy in my own skin, and I'm lovely. Hello, how you doing? I've just met as a fan. Can I show you on here?
If you want to, yeah.
I'm live streaming at the moment. Come and say hello. Hello, my friends. How you doing? What's your name?
Thank you, Paul.
Paul, sit down.
Thank you.
Sit down. I've just met someone.
Sorry to interrupt your stream.
That's okay. I've just met Paul.
That's right.
How are you living in Darwin?
Yeah. I didn't know you were here. You're sneaking up on us.
Have you left a comment on my?
Possible.
No. Do you leave comments or not?
No, not
No.
yet.
Okay.
I'm a lurker.
You're a lurker. Nice to see you here.
Wow.
How long have you lived in Darwin?
Off and on for the last 12 years.
Where are you from?
Christchurch, New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, so spending a little bit of time here.
Nice to meet you. You're the first person that I've met in Darwin. I just came 4 days ago.
And so what are you doing here? Or you explained it? Explained it to everybody.
Have you been watching my recent?
Not recently.
I've been in Bali.
Okay.
I was in Bali for a month, and then I was so close. I thought, let's go to Darwin.
Just across the pond.
Well, it was like a spur of the moment decision. I mean, I decided like a couple of weeks ago to come here, and I thought, whilst I'm close, I'll come to Darwin and do some of the East Coast as well.
Very good.
So that's my
I
plan.
haven't actually seen your videos since you left the Philippines, to be honest.
I'm just saying, a lot of people switch off when I left the Philippines, and Paul is the same. He switched off.
I'm heading there middle of next month.
Where are you going to? Which place?
CDO at this stage.
Okay, brilliant. Have you been before?
Yeah, I've been there a few
Okay. Yeah, I love Sydney. I'm just checking.
I haven't been there, so...
Okay. Have you been to Mindanao?
Yes.
Where have you been to Mindanao?
Surrogao. I've spent a bit of time in Surrogao and Darwin.
Okay. So why are you going to CDO?
Because I want to go somewhere different.
Brilliant. I love CDO. I love CDO. It's a little bit dirty.
I've never been there, so...
Are you getting? How long are you staying there for?
3 days.
Oh right. Are you getting an Airbnb or something, or
I got a
hotel
place. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Brilliant.
$13 a night. It's not much.
Right. Paul's talking about money. Don't get me started on how expensive Australia is.
Yes, I know. What is it? $300 a night here for a hotel.
I actually lucked out. I've got an Airbnb for 40 Australian dollars for an Airbnb. Brilliant. I know. Like sharing in someone's home, but it's just, I just lucked out because it's so expensive. It's so expensive.
How long are you here for?
I'm just here till Sunday morning. Just here, and then I'm going to Brisbane. I'm going to Brisbane Sunday morning. So, yeah.
Brisbane, so you stayed in Aussie for a while?
Probably about 3 weeks. Yeah. I'm just dipping in and then seeing how it is. I mean, I love it. I love Darwin. Darwin's brilliant. I love it so much.
It's getting warm. But you're used to it.
I'm used to it living in the Philippines, but I do yeah, it's lovely. It's a lovely city. Town. It's more like a town.
That's why I like it. It's small.
Yeah.
Everything's here. You know, there's nothing that you want.
Yeah.
Want for.
Yeah.
Everything's here. And it's not a bad sort of a town.
This is Paul.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good. I just had my car broken into last night.
Oh shit. Where? In the town?
Yeah.
In the city?
No, where I live.
Oh gosh.
It's the second time in a couple of weeks.
Oh dear.
It's generally pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, people were talking about crime on the live stream, saying you've got to watch out. Yeah. Which area do you live in? Do you want to say or not?
Stuart Park.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I live on a boat.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Last time, not the last time I was in the Philippines, but what got me interested in the Philippines, I sailed up there with a boat.
Right.
And I spent nearly 8 months up there.
So, Paul sailed to the Philippines from here. How long
I was through Indonesia. I spent a bit of time in Indonesia.
So how long did it take you to go there?
I was away for just over a year.
But how long did it take you to get from here to there?
Well, so from here to Indonesia,
Yeah.
I spent a couple of months cruising Indonesia.
Right. What sort of boat have you got? Okay.
sailboat.
Oh, right.
And then I went up to the top of Indonesia
Right.
and sailed into the boat.
Oh, right. Brilliant. So is that how you're going this time? Right.
And then, I spent some time there, Dubai, Surigao, Cebu.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So when did you
lovely.
first start going to the Philippines?
It's got to be, I don't know, 10 years ago.
So what first attracted you to the Philippines?
I've been there.
So yeah, I know, but why did you start going to the Philippines? Because what?
Well,
Because you hadn't been.
I sailed through Indonesia,
Yeah.
Malaysia, Thailand.
Yeah.
So this time I was with some people that sailed up a different way up through Indonesia,
Yeah.
and it got close to the Philippines. So I thought I'm just going to go up to the Philippines and have a look.
So you on your own?
It's on my own.
Brilliant.
And just loved it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody says,
Yeah.
beautiful girls, beautiful
Exactly.
weather, beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
Can't go past it.
So how long are you going for this time?
3 weeks.
Right. Okay.
Now I've sailed up there and I sailed back. It took
Yeah.
me 10 days to sail back.
Yeah.
And ever since then I've spent 3 times a year. I flew up there after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I sort of got a little bit distracted, as you do.
He got distracted by the ladies.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, where are we? Oh, Gemma. So Gemma, one of the guys, has just gone to Geo. Do you know Geo?
Yeah, no.
He's just gone on to Geo's live stream and he's typed, everyone go watch Bigg World Cinema now. Exciting news on his live stream.
I wouldn't call me exciting news.
He's just met Paul. Marion says hi. Hello Marion, how are we doing? So any more questions? I did love Sanur. Have you stayed Sanur and Bali? No, it's a lovely area.
I can't remember. No, I was on a boat when I was up there anyway.
Okay, Sanur is a lovely town on the east side of Bali. It's a lovely coastal town.
Apparently a lot of people are going off Bali now.
Oh, it's just. I'm saying it's just really touristy and really noisy. It's just.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's just. I didn't really like it very much. It's just got too crowded and too touristy and too noisy for me.
That's why I avoid Manila and Cebu.
Well, I do like Manila. I found Bali more noisy than Manila and Cebu. I do like Manila.
Well, Manila is great for content.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good.
Whereas I want to get away from it.
I need people. Thank you, Pat.
The CDO would be alright for that too, wouldn't it?
CDO is great. CDO is good. Yeah. You'll be okay in CDO.
Yeah, I'm just going to pick new places that I haven't been.
Yeah, that's.
I was going to go to Dipolog.
It's a bit quiet.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay. Do you watch that guy in Dipolog? An expat talking about an expat through Philippines, an expat through something else. His name is channel. It's a British guy.
Joe?
No.
The one that used to be married to that girl in there.
No.
I don't remember. Yeah, that was Joe Garcia.
What's the name of the guy's channel in Dipolog?
No, there was one.
Yeah, it's brilliant. He's a lovely guy. You should watch him. He's based in Dipolog.
It was either Dipolog or CDO, and CDO went out because it was half the airfare.
What's that?
It was only 2,000 pesos to fly to Dipolog, to CDO. It was 4,000 to fly to Dipolog.
Right.
Because I land in Manila at 5 in the morning.
Right.
And get the transfer bus to catch my flight to CDO.
Oh, right.
So I'm into Manila and straight out. That sits me down to the ground.
I like Manila. Stephen, that's his name. The guy in Dipolog is Stephen. He's got a great channel. What's your name, by the way, my friend? My name is Philip, and this is Paul. Paul is a Kiwi, but he's now living in Darwin, and he's going to the Philippines soon, to Mindanao. Presidio.
Yeah, so what did you say his name was? Stephen.
Stephen. What's the name of his channel? It's something through something the Philippine eyes, expat eyes or something. He's got a great channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Any more questions? Bali is okay. No, Bali is very touristy and very
It has been
noisy. Yeah, too many Aussies. But yeah, if you want to go up north, go up north. This is Boy Scout. Is he a Boy Scout? What are they? Is he a Ranger? What is he? What are those?
No idea.
There's a guy in a khaki uniform.
Could be
Flooding.
anything up here.
Flooding? What is flooding? What is flooding? I don't know what flooding is. There's no flooding. There was flooding in Bali, yeah, but it didn't affect me. There was a flooding in Denpasar, but I was fine. I missed it. So no flooding for me there. I was okay. Philippine life through the eyes of an expat. That is the name of the channel. That's the one you need to check out. Stephen, he's got a great channel. He's based in Dipolog. Check him out.
I don't follow you.
No. People still do. Right, where are we? Any more questions? It's almost 2 hours. You can tell I'm like going. My voice gets quite hoarse.
Yes. Well, I had no inkling that you even were thinking of coming to Australia.
Well, nobody did. I posted a post last night saying, "Where can I be now?" And
I hope I didn't give it away.
no, I'd already told them.
Okay.
I'd already told them. Yeah, I just decided a few weeks
Where
ago.
did you go from the Philippines?
Well, I just went to Indonesia. I went to Java in Indonesia,
Oh, did you?
and then I spent a month there. No. I just spent the last 2. I left the Philippines and went straight to Indonesia.
Okay.
I just spent 2 months there and then just came here Tuesday. So literally decided a couple of weeks ago to come here.
And I walked past and did you meet anybody else here?
No, you're the first person. I knew as soon as you came over and you stood there, I thought
I came past here the first time, went into the shop.
Yeah.
And I thought, he might be live streaming.
It might be him. What's the weather? It's 30. What's the temperature here now?
Oh, it'll be 33 or something probably.
It's about 33 degrees and it's very humid, but it's great. I do love it.
Yeah, it's the humidity that hurts you here.
Becoming Filipino was in Dipolog. He was in Mindanao somewhere. Yeah. It's quite humid. Yeah. It's Take care, Brian. It's probably 3 a.m. in the UK now. Have a good night. Good luck with Newcastle. So how do you? I mean, you're used to the heat, so yeah. You enjoy the heat. I'm sure you're used to it.
I'd rather be hot than cold.
Well, me too. I hate the UK. I hate the UK. I just couldn't go back to the UK with all
I
the
couldn't
cold.
go back to New Zealand.
Is it a lot colder here? There?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Very similar weather, I think, to the UK.
But is it?
Probably a little bit milder than the UK.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't go to New Zealand, and I heard it's not quite expensive as well. Quite expensive.
That's about the same as
Oh, was it? Somebody said it's a lot more expensive than here. Oh, okay.
and you get a better return on your dollar going.
Okay.
Oh, no, going this way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there. I don't want to go anywhere colder than the UK.
No, it wouldn't be colder than the UK.
No.
And you're coming into summer now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm heading south. I'm going
you're not.
I'm going to Brisbane and I'm going to Sydney and Melbourne next week. So it's lower temperature, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Any more questions? Have you gone to Secure yet, John? If you're still watching. If you're a moderator and held this message for review, you might still be watching. They will. Yeah, a lot of people are going to Indonesia. I think it's best to stick to the mainland Indonesia if you're going to go. Bali is horrible, but mainland Indonesia, like Java, is lovely. I would go to mainland Indonesia rather than Bali, which is not like Indonesia at all. It's just like
It's an island just out of Bali.
Lombok, Gili Islands.
Yeah,
I was
Gili
I was going to
Islands,
go, but I just yeah.
My mate raves about Gili Islands.
Yeah, I want to go. I don't like rushing around. I was going to go to the Gili Islands. I don't want to go back to Bali. I was going to go to the Gili Islands, but I don't want to rush anywhere anymore. That was on the cards. I might go next time. And and Lombok. I went to Lombok 30 years ago. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked, please like. Any more questions whilst I'm here? And Paul's here if you want to ask him any questions about Darwin.
Am I allowed to ask where you're going next?
I'm going after here. I'm going to probably going to Malaysia for a medical in Penang, or I went to KL for medical last year, and I want to go to back. Medicals in KL are a lot cheaper than anywhere else in the world, I think. So I want to go to Penang and then probably go to Laos, Cambodia, and China. That is penciled in at the moment. Whether it might all change, but that is my plan for the next 3 months. Yeah, and then back to Philippines next year.
Philippines is sort of home base?
It has been home base, but I'm trying to try other places. I
wouldn't mind trying Vietnam.
Vietnam is brilliant. Vietnam is brilliant.
Got to get back into it. I haven't been overseas for a long time. I'm a little bit nervous just the travel thing.
I know, but once you get there, it's all right. I mean, this is my first new country for 5 years. I was quite nervous about coming here.
Well, I just haven't travelled for a long time.
Oh, right.
And I'm just like I was a regular flying from here to Philippines.
Yeah.
But I haven't done it for a long time.
But once
I've done it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a bit stressful immediately, but once you start travelling, it gets a lot easier. Fiji. I had thought of Fiji. Hang on. No, I'm not going back to Bali. How do you compare Indonesia to the Philippines? That's a good question. I love Indonesia, but stick to Java, Sumatra. It's difficult comparing them because people are lovely in Indonesia, but communication is harder, I feel. Filipinos are easier to talk to because of the language in the Philippines, whereas in Indonesia there seems to be a bit more of a barrier. But I do love Indonesia. Are you going to? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm now not in Indonesia. I'm now in Australia, so I'm not going back to Indonesia. I'm moving around Australia at the moment, so I've left there. Take care, Pat. I did look at Fiji. How are the women where? The women in Indonesia or Australia or what? Why don't you both travel? Dating in Java was good. Dating in Bali was not good.
Well, you probably have a rest from that scene while you're here.
What's that?
You probably have a rest.
I know. Dating in Australia, I've already said, dating is not going to be an option in Australia. And on Tinder, looking at the ladies on Tinder locally, I'm not going to want to date anyone around here. So, yeah, go to mainland Indonesia if you want to date. Don't go to Bali. Dating in Bali was non-existent. If you haven't liked, please hit the like button. Any more questions? Any more questions for Paul, who's from Darwin? He's going to CDO soon. I need to hydrate.
Yeah, on the 6th 16.
You're leaving. You're going to 16.
I'll be in CDO.
CDO. The women here. Okay. I don't. Do you want to answer this question?
No.
I was asking Paul to answer it, and he's avoided the question. Have you seen? I don't want to be rude.
Can't avoid being rude.
Western women in their 40s.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Very polite.
I know he's very polite. I don't want to upset the local ladies. What is XRP? XRP. XRP? Buy XRP before it's too late. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
China, Japan, Hong Kong. Okay. Crypto. Okay. Is that crypto? Okay. Yeah.
Sound like it.
I don't know anything about crypto, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. I can't talk about that. It's some things you can't talk about on YouTube, and I know nothing about it anyway. So there's 40 of you watching. Any questions? If you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Where shall I go next? Okay. What do you think, Douglas? Australia is expensive. I knew that when I decided to come here. I knew I was going to be taking a hit. So
I mean, you did well with your accommodation.
I did bloody well with my accommodation. I did amazing. It's 60, 70 bucks in Brisbane a night. No, more than that. 70 Australian dollars per night in Brisbane. It's expensive in Brisbane.
I'm surprised you found $40 a night here.
I did really well. But they're British. I didn't know they were British when I booked it. I didn't realise that the couple had been living in the UK. So I did really well.
Okay.
They're lovely. They're really lovely. How do you survive? I'm nearly retirement. I've got savings, so I have a pot that I'm going through. So I can't afford to stay here very long. Why are you watching at 3:40 a.m., Gavin? Why are you still up at that time? I am going to Penang, probably in Malaysia, and then I'm going to Laos and China and Cambodia. And I'm staying in Australia for about 3 weeks, or until my money runs out, whichever is the sooner. I won't be here much longer. Not at these prices, anyway. What are you doing up at this hour, Gavin? And what are you doing in Luton? Did I go to a match? I went to Luton. I went to see a game in Luton. When they got into the Premiership, I went to see a game at Luton. When they got into the Premiership, for 1 year, I think, I went to see a game at Luton. I can't remember who it was against. Let's see my girlfriend. I don't have one. What are you doing in Luton? Polynesia, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get there. I don't think I'm going to get there. I think it's going to be more expensive going to Fiji. Just the flights to Fiji are expensive. I don't think I can afford that. Hello, Larry. Where are you now? What do I want to see in Australia? Well, I'm just nipping into the big cities. I'm going to I'm staying some days in Darwin. I'm going to Brisbane for a few days. I'm going to Melbourne, and I'm going to Sydney, and I'm going to the Gold Coast. I'm just staying in a few days in each, up to 4 days in each. I just want to see the big cities, and then get out of Dodge because I can't stay here very long. Must have been Brighton 4-0. That was the one. I'm not in Luton. I am not in the Philippines. Larry, keep up. Rewind. Good night, Jammer. I'm glad you've reverted back to the capitals. Geo sucks. Go and tell Geo he sucks. No, don't do that. Good night, Gio. Good night, Gio. Good night, Jammer. Where in California are you? If you haven't liked, please like. I just want to see a bit of Australia. Yeah, whilst I'm in the area, I thought I'd come and see a bit of Australia. See how the other half live. Who's Black Opal? Black Opal? Black Opal? It's in Australia called Black Opal. I know Lombok is better than Bali, but I sort of ran out of time. I was going to go there, but I didn't run out of time. Go opal mining. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going anywhere underground. I'm not a fan of. There's World War II tunnels here, which I passed yesterday, and they wanted $12 to go in. So I $12, and I thought, no thanks. I'm not going anywhere for $12. It's ridiculous. So I sort of walked away.
Cheaper than a beer.
Half a beer was $8 the other day, and that sort of.
How do you get half a beer?
What?
How do you get half a beer?
Half a beer, like a half a beer. What do you mean half a beer? Half a pint was $8. A pint is what? How much is a pint here?
Well, depending what time of the day, but
okay, so how much is a pint?
$16.
Okay, so I got half for $8.
Okay, that must have been a schooner.
It was Midpoint. You know, Midpoint. Midpoint is a place near where I'm staying in Berrima.
Yeah.
There's a place there called Midpoint.
Okay.
That's the only. I'm literally in the outback in Berrima.
Well, that's not the outback.
Well, the place where I'm staying is like the nearest place is McDonald's. From where it's a 15-minute walk. There's no restaurants or anything. And then Midpoint is even further from where I'm staying. It's a half an hour walk, and half a pint was $8.
Okay.
Yeah. $15 a pint, yeah. He wanted to be a proper pint. What do you mean? How big is a pint?
What? 600 mil.
That's what I thought.
Well, have a look.
You can save time and skip Darwin. What do you mean? I'm already in Darwin. How can I skip it? Noosa. Sydney. I'm going to Sydney. And Sydney prices will kill me. I know that. I am heading south. Fly to Melbourne. I'm flying to Brisbane on Sunday, and then I don't know how I'm getting to Melbourne yet. I'm probably flying to Sydney, and then probably flying to Melbourne. Probably, yeah. You're going to go now with your beautiful Balinese lady. Take care. Enjoy, Phil. Enjoy. I don't know why it's so expensive here. It's just ridiculous. When you've been living in Asia, like what I has for the last 6 years, and then you come to Australia and everything's 15 times the price, yeah, it makes a difference. It's ridiculous. Australia is cooked. Well, I think UK is cooked as well. I think it's all cooked in the West. The world has gone crazy again. Back to 2008. America is cooking as well. It's like a Mountie. We don't have Mounties. Where are Mounties?
Canada, right?
Okay. You may as well come to, I'm not going anywhere cold.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to Sydney, eh? Melbourne.
That's not, say 20 degrees, not too cold. How much it costs to stay in Bali? It cost me, Bali is cheap for accommodation. I got some really good deals for 15 American dollars. I got some really good deals in Bali. Staying at some lovely places for 15 American dollars. With swimming pools. I'm not going to get that here. Go to Bali if you wear earplugs. Hotels in Bali are great, but noise is not great. Okay, why are you buying a house in Iligan? I don't really see the point of buying, but anyway. Buy your house. You're going to buy a house for vacation only. How often are you going to stay in that house? You're going to buy your girlfriend's house. She's going to live in it. You're going to go home, and then you're going to go back, and she's going to live in your house. Okay. Yeah. It'll be both of ours. Okay. But then you're going back to where? While she lives in it. Moves her family in. Any more questions? Any more likes? Why is nobody liking my live stream? I'm with Paul. Having a great chat. Why is Australia cooked?
Too expensive to live here.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But it's always been expensive.
No,
No? When did it start getting expensive?
10 years ago.
Really? What do you mean easy? Ricky, what do you mean by easy? Do you mean with the ladies? Is that what your point? It's not easy, but it's okay. Dating, yeah, I thought that's what you meant. It's not as easy as the Philippines, but it's a good alternative. But Bali isn't. Larry's asking for Pat's address in Iligan so he can go and stay there with Pat's missus whilst Pat goes back to the USA. Going on. The internet is good here. I got a good deal. I got a $40 deal for 45 gigs of data for 1 month, which is great. You won't find dating here fun. I'm not going to bother with dating in Australia. There's no point. Bali, you're so wrong. Okay, so what do you mean? Are you talking about dating in Bali? And where were you finding dates in Bali? Not that Ricky. Yeah, exactly. Every time I say Ricky, I have to say Ricky. Only people from the UK will get that. Says Gavin from Luton. Why are you still up at 3 It's almost 4 o'clock now. Why are you still up? Are you working the night shift or something? Full Explore's got it. You get mistaken for the imbecile. When was the last time Ricky was actually in EastEnders? Was he in EastEnders this century? Why not go to Chiang Mai? I have no plans to go to Thailand at the moment. I have been later. Goodbye, Phil. I have been to Thailand so many times. I've got no plan. I want to go to places new. I don't want to go back to places I've been a few times. It's all very well going back to places I'm familiar with, but I would like to explore new countries. Hence the name of my channel. It's not Bigg Philippine Cinema. It's Bigg World Cinema. What, in Luton? She was a nice girl in Luton. It cost you $850. I'm getting confused. So somebody did say that dating in Bali was okay for him. Yeah, I was just meeting hookahs online, wanting lots of money. So I didn't bother. My plan is Africa next summer. What do you mean cheap? What is cheap? And what do you mean by cheap? And what do you mean by cheap? Do you mean cheap country or do you mean cheap dating? And where have you been in Africa? I have not been to Bhutan, the country. You need to pay $150 a day just to be there in Bhutan. There is like a government tax just to be in Bhutan per day is $150, and you have to go on an organised trip. So I won't go there. Cheetah's Bike, is that the name of the local Sharon who gives it to you for 150 quid? Oh, Paul's on call. His pacemaker's gone off. You should be a peacemaker. I'm actually, I went to Nepal 1988. I would like to go, when I'm saying I want to go to pastures new, I would like to go back to Nepal because I haven't been there for 30 years. Thank you, Bandu. Where are we? Rike's Tita in Luton. How is travelling before the internet? It was brilliant, but it's so much easier now. I mean, just arriving in a place and having Grab and knowing where your hotel is, it's just so much more convenient now in the internet age. Checking reviews online. I actually met a lady the other day in my guest house in Bali who had the Lonely Planet guide.
Very nice
Paul,
to meet you. I have to go.
it's been lovely to meet you. Take care.
You leaving here shortly? Do you want to ride somewhere?
I'm probably going to stay here for a bit. Very comfortable. Nice to meet you, Paul.
Meet you too. Maybe
Thanks for saying hello.
Meet up somewhere in the Philippines one day.
Take care. Enjoy CDO.
Like and subscribe, everybody.
Cheers, Paul. Take care. Cheers, mate. See ya. Take care. See ya. Cashing handstand up. Yeah, doing that sort of thing. I'm not too sure whether I want to. Paul is a lovely bloke. He is a nice guy. It's nice to meet your subscribers. It's nice that people say hello. People have said on my live stream, I didn't know whether to say hello to you or not. Why not? I am a friendly chap. I don't mind saying hello. Come and say hello. And he did. He just stood there pointing at me, and I thought, he knows who I am. Well, yeah, maybe. People recognise me in the Philippines because I've vlogged in the Philippines so long. Although Vagabond, if anyone knows Vagabond Awake, he didn't know me. I was in, where was I? I was in Ubud in Bali, and then Dan walked past where I was having a drink. Dan walked past and I shouted, Dan, Dan, and he was looking all around. He walked down the road for about 4 minutes and then he walked back. And he said I came back because I retraced the shouting. He didn't know who I was. Anyway. We were gonna meet up and do an interview, but I left. I left Ubud. So I'm not a celebrity in Indonesia. If you're still watching, please like and subscribe. If you want to ask me a question about anything, ask me a question. I'm going to go for supper. Supper, I'm going to go for lunch soon. Checking out the prices of food on the menu. Fish and chips. That's probably backwards. Check out the prices. I get a heart attack looking at prices on the menu in Australia. Fish and chips. Fish and chips does sound good. Where's Luton guy? How much is fish and chips in Luton? It's probably 9 quid. Well, 9 quid. It's probably not. Fish and chips, $25, which is 12 quid. In perspective, that's not a lot, is it? You're thinking of dating a Filipina. You're thinking of dating her. I don't see why not. A lot of people know that. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people. Rike, the other day on his channel said that a lot of Philippine vloggers won't say they're in a relationship because they want to keep their relationship secret so that their YouTube channel stays fresh with their followers, and all their followers will think, oh, I've got a chance of getting in with her because if I fly to the Philippines I can try and date her. So a lot of Philippine vloggers keep their relationship secret, apparently. Why not? Dating a vlogger, yeah, why not? But whether she'll want to come clean about her relationship, I don't know. Why don't you do that? Do that. Do that. Do that. Right. Let's go for a walk. No, I didn't actually date. I didn't actually match them. He knew of her before he met me. We're going to go for a walk. If you're still watching, oh, 14 quid, blimey. That sounds a lot. That's even more expensive than here. I thought Australia was expensive. Um, 62%, that's okay. Let's go for a walk. See if anybody starts. Whilst you're still watching, let's go for a little walk around. Let's see if anybody's still watching when I start walking around. We're going to go for a little walk. And I want to get something to eat. I need to eat. But we're going to go for a little wander. What time is it now? It's 12:30. It's 12:30 here. It's lunchtime. Let's go for a wander. And show you a bit of Darwin if you're still interested. People laugh about my clip-on shades, but there we go. Take care, John. Take care, Johnny. Who's July dating? I didn't know July's dating. Taste of Italy. So this is Darwin. This is me. I'm on Mitchell Street in Darwin. If anyone from Darwin's watching, come and say hello. So it's 12:30, it's already cooking. It's already roasting. Apparently you're half an hour ahead of us in Melbourne. It's now 12:30 here, so you're half an hour ahead. It's not quite 1 o'clock yet, so you're half an hour ahead of us. So this reminds me. Oh, 10 p.m. Thursday in the States. Hello, Lee Phillips. How's it going? This place is like a town. This place looks nice. Monsoon. Fish and chips. Fish and chips is cheaper here. 23 quid. Biggie Biggs, this is my name. Biggie Smalls. French fries, 12 quid. Here's the local bus. Oh shit. There's a successful YouTube channel where the guy asks strangers to cook for him and he gives them $50. Hand them $5. Yeah. That'll be more like me giving them $5 rather than 50. Really? My ears ain't gonna take a bashing? Do you reckon? I hope not. It does feel quite peaceful in Darwin. It's a nice apartment block here. across the road. Hardly many, but yeah, it's quite peaceful. Everything's very civilized. I thought I'd point the camera the other way for that. Litchfield, VIP tours. There's some of these bikes around you can rent. Lots of people with tags. Hardly many bikes tooting. Yeah, well, some great graffiti though. I love the graffiti. What are your plans? Manly for okay, that sounds good. I don't know yet. All I know so far is I'm going to Brisbane on Sunday and then working my way towards Sydney via the Gold Coast. But probably I don't know when I'm going to hit Sydney yet. But yeah. Message me on either Insta, Bigg World Cinema 2, it's in my description, and that sounds great. I have no plans for Sydney, I'm not thinking that far ahead, but yeah, that sounds good. They drive, why do people go on about driving on the left or right? Does it matter? When people make those comments, I don't, yeah. I was going to go here. This looked like a lovely place. I was going to live stream from this place here, which looked quite nice, but let's just go down here. I should go through this part. So there's loads of these yeah, it's a great. I like it here. It's very civilized. Darwin is a good spot. So it's now lunchtime. Oh, are you ready? Okay, really? Yeah, okay. Oh, great. Thanks for that. I'm gonna go to the art gallery after this. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the art gallery. So you can get ready meals at Aldi. Yeah, everything is pretty expensive. Thai food. Yeah, my friend John's in Dumaguete and their Thai food is due today. So he's meant to be going to Sikio, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Now the weather here is great. It's 34 degrees. So there's a nice spot here. I am not going to Perth. I am limiting my destinations, probably sticking to Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast. I had to decide against Adelaide and Perth, probably. And it all depends on finances, obviously. So what do you reckon, guys? What do you think of it so far? It's like a small mall. There's no large malls in the centre of Darwin. They're all just small malls like this. This is about as big as a mall that you get. There's not really there's no big malls like there is in the Philippines in the centre of Darwin. It's all pretty low rises. Not many malls with lots of shops. But it is lots of greenery. It's lovely. It's a lovely area. Lots of ladies with tags. Lots of Aborigines with tags on their ankles. I heard about the crocodiles. Yesterday I went to Cullen Bay, and there's a statue of a crocodile, and it does say no swimming here because of crocodiles, and people have warned me, don't go in the water. Yeah, most town centres. Okay, most town centres in Australia. Oh, it was weird. Yeah. It seemed like, I can't remember. They're the malls. All these small malls, they seem to close really early. Yeah, I did Google that. It's unlike the Philippines where all the malls stay open to 10 p.m. It does. You're right. The city centres do close early here. That's a Philippi outside of. So it's interesting you're saying that because so this is my 4th day here. I got here Tuesday now, Friday, and I've barely the conversations I've had have not been with any Australians. I've had conversations with half a dozen people since I've been here. I got here on Tuesday, and they've all been foreigners. Irish, French, Bangladeshi, Indian. I've not met any Australians yet. You're right. It's probably I have to do. Do I have to do the approaching? Probably I do. But it seems to me, yeah, other nationalities are more forward talking to me. Australians don't want to talk to me. But it's lovely. It is lovely. Darwin is a lovely place, and it just feels like a big town. Oh, Lee Phillips, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Lee. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Yeah, it's Friday today, so I guess Friday night will be good to go and mingle with the locals. But I don't want to miss the last bus. But the last bus is 9 p.m. and taxis are so expensive. So I'm going to go for an early. Going to go for an early beer and then get the bus. Public event. What was that? Public event 29th of September. What's the date today? Darwin is. Oh, okay. Darwin's a bit transient for people to do 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. Okay. There are lots of open spaces here. It is quite lovely. There's lots of greenery and well, it's on the coast, so there's There's lots of greenery, lots of coastal bars. There's a water park with free swimming pool. So there are lots of outdoor things going on. So it's a great environment. I do like it here. So this is the city centre. When I thought about Darwin city centre, I was imagining more going on. It's quite a sleepy city centre in comparison to other Asian countries. Well, it's not an Asian country, but in other big cities, it is quite small. Oh, here's the Hilton. That's an attractive building, isn't it? Not. How boring can you get? So this is Darwin, everyone. There's only 31 of you watching, so it's obviously I've bored everyone to leave. I've not met any other vloggers here. I'm not in contact with any other vloggers, and I've not seen any other vloggers. And nobody knew I was coming here anyway. Maybe Friday night at the pub, I'll meet some other vloggers. Darwin and Northern Queensland, best to visit in the winter. It is boiling, it is roasting, it is, but it's 34 degrees, so it is quite hot. The man with the flag. Good night, Pats. Back to where I started. Take care, Pats. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks for. Oh, you're in Mallow. Oh gosh. Here we go. I'm just about to end it. Very grainy. Yeah, I'm gonna. Just as Johnny Lawrence has tuned in, I'm tuning out. There's only 26 of you watching now. Everyone's got bored. So Johnny Lawrence, where have you been? I hope you're having a good time in Malapascua. How long are you there for? It's grainy, yeah, it's probably cutting out. I am not in Indonesia anymore. You're going to have to rewind and watch. I think Darwin bored people. I think the West East Coast will prove better. Okay. Take care, race car, take care. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. I will see you in a few days' time. I'm going to end it there and I'm going to see you. Thanks, Johnny, for tuning in. You need to rewind and catch up. I will see you in another couple of days. Take care, everyone. See ya.